It was like a little delay to the video. Happy snow day to everyone except the devil. I got up and got clean and did my face just so that I can look wonderful for myself as I sit in my house and cozy up. And I just wanted to chat a little bit about a couple of things that I've seen lately with singleness. I sense that there's like this deep-seated attack on relationships of all kinds. And of course we know this, right? Like, I mean, we say things like there's pee in the dating pool and like, it ain't no options out here. Like, stay married because it ain't no options out here, which I 100% agree with. I'm sorry, guys. I have turmeric. What is going on with my... It's turmeric in my tea, okay? Don't judge me for that. All right. So I am trying to really just think about how we can be much more effective with stewarding kingdom relationships, given that they are under attack. Obviously, of course, people need to work on things like communication. We need to work on initiation. We need to work on reciprocation, right? There is a lot of distractions, right, with social media and unrealistic expectations. There is this perfect view of what love is from people who have never experienced deep-seated, consistent love with longevity. So I've really been thinking about this and deciding, like, hey, Lord, how can I be of service to you as you are, commanding us and encouraging us to be fruitful and multiply, to love our singleness, to be free from concern in our singleness, and to stay single until we are fully self-developed. But also there's this very acute aspect of the gospel that has to do with marriage and how we relate to each other in that unique covenant relationship, because the Lord shows his love for us through that relationship. It actually reflects the gospel. And so, excuse me, y'all. So I've been thinking about this and I've been like, Lord, how can we be more effective in the area of stewarding godly relationships? And so God gave me this idea to get singles together in a challenge called Shoot Your Shot Challenge. And I'm so excited about this challenge, you guys, because I know that God wants us to have relationships with him in the center. I know he does. Like, no doubt about it in my mind. But we also are getting married later and later. There's so many people struggling with loneliness. And it's not just loneliness of like, oh, I don't have a church community, or I don't have friends, or I don't have, like, people have friends, people have church communities, people have proactive, fulfilling lives. But there's something about that romantic relationship. There's something about that covenant relationship. There's something about that intimate relationship where people are longing for it, and somehow we can't get it. Like, the dating world has really put up so many boundaries to, hey guys, I see y'all joining the live. The enemy has put up so many boundaries to us really connecting in the area of love and relationships. People don't even like initiate anymore. Like, you could see a beautiful person out and they won't even look at each other. Because I think love has now become an area of stress or labor for people. And so that's why I want to be a part of the solution and not the problem. And I'm hosting a Shoot Your Shot Challenge. Now, this is for men and for women. And so I want to specify, though, that this is for kingdom men and kingdom women, okay? Women who are aligned in the faith, okay? So don't feel bad if you're not a kingdom man or kingdom woman. Of course, the cross is always there for you if you want to meet the Lord at it. But the reason why this is for kingdom men and kingdom women is because there are a unique set of circumstances within the church that kingdom men and kingdom women struggle with. Further barriers to connection were kept very much separate in church-based settings and faith-based settings. We're very segregated according to gender. And to be honest, there are not a lot of like nurturing safe spaces for men in particular, masculine safe spaces for men in particular in the church. The church is very woman dominated. So I really want this to be an even-keeled, safe space where singles, you have to be 21 plus. A lot of the demographic will probably be around 30s. You have to be 21 plus to join the challenge, but it's absolutely free. So I'm gonna say the link here, and I'm gonna put the link hopefully in the comments. This is actually the only time I've ever gone live on YouTube, just to tell y'all that I want you guys to get in this challenge. It's called Shoot Your Shot Challenge. Shoot Your Shot Challenge, and I really want us to position ourselves to overwhelm the enemy when it comes to connection and relationships. I really don't think we have to struggle with loneliness. I don't think that we have to be 50 before we find our person. I mean, sometimes that's what the Lord wants, but in a lot of cases, it's not necessarily what He's guiding. It's us getting in our own way. So I am definitely going to be sharing the link. And if you're in the comments and you want to join this challenge, please feel free. It's 5 days and it's completely free. Okay, so you can just go to shootyourshotchallenge.com and then you can join us in the live. This is for Kingdom single men and women. If you work for the devil, I'm sorry, but you're not invited. Okay, okay. I see some of y'all in the comments making crazy comments, but if you are a worker of iniquity, we love you because the Lord requires us to love all creatures. But this is not for you. Okay, this is not your people. Okay. All right, so I will see you guys in the challenge. Shoot Your Shot challenge.com, and we're gonna really like master connection and get rid of these barriers between godly relationships. So many singles want to be married, they want to be in successful relationships. There's generational wealth attached to relationships. There's the rearing of children with two parents in the home, right? When we have kingdom relationships, there's like a healthy aspect of companionship, intimacy, of support and help within the home. And a lot of singles want that. So if you are that single and you are at least 21 years old, just go ahead and meet me in the challenge, boo. Just go ahead and meet me in the challenge, bro. And I'll see you in there. Okay, bye.